that's not going to go lightly. That's almost a check to the head. We'll see what the call is. And Parker's going to whale it to him. Parker putting it to him in the corner. He's just wailing away. Oh, baby. Parker defending his player. And Parker gets the best of that one. Throwing the lefts, throwing the rights. Team chemistry. You don't run a guy in the boards.
Possible regular season lineups. This is our first time seeing a lot of players on the Rapids. We see some animosity already between a couple of players, Evan Jackson and Tobias Ojic. Ojic goes down, Jackson's stick between his leg, and the two of them going at it at center ice. Ojic throws Jackson to the ground. Adam Fallow comes over, stands up and tosses the gloves. Here we go. Ojic and Fallow separated by a linesman. Second linesman comes in, pulls them apart. Here had Alex Cormier at the blue line. Cormier just couldn't get open for Dollymont to make the pass. Dollymont gets into the zone, takes a shot, and it's off a stick and out of play.
Boy, you like
and Matt McKay is getting shoved into the Edmundston bench, and he drops the gloves with Kevin Desjardins.
Off the draw. Chisholm and Marco Coyne going at it. Both of them just throwing punches. Now Chisholm getting the better of it. Coyne trying to come back. Chisholm pounding away. Now the linesmen jump in.
McGregor, pass comes all the way up to the point. Blackwell's shot gets through, saved by DiMattia, and then Blackwell is dumped to the ice by Boivin, and then he has Antoine LeBlanc breaks his stick over Boivin's back of Boivin's legs, drops the gloves, and Drolet goes with him. Boivin, or Drolet takes him to the ice.
Bump at the bench.
Oh, for sure. Whoever leads that line, oh yeah, you better keep your head up because that kind of hit was dangerous. And now,
and we have a fight. McDonald looking for the Gordie Howe hat trick. There's three. Here's two of the three. A goal and a fight.
And they're not done, and that is a solid tilt.
And it's McDonald and Sam Grant. Sam Grant looks like he's got 6 inches and 20 pounds on McDonald. Both teams excited for their players.
McDonald gave nothing in the carrying department.
The wall on the near side. Coming up with his Chad Wilson. Gave it back to Waterman. Waterman tried to give it back to Wilson. Going toward the net right there. And he takes a couple of cross checks and a Wildcat gets knocked down. And they're going to drop the mitts. Chad Wilson, and I think that's Vincent Stevens. And Wilson hauls him down to the ice and jerseys him right up over the head.
Just under 6 minutes left to go, second period. Michael Sack goes to play it ahead, but before we get to that, we've got McIntyre and Burden dropping the gloves. Didn't see exactly how this started, but Burden getting a few good shots in. McIntyre trying to tie him up.
Make some magic with the stick handling.
Kidney throws it into the middle looking for Blackwell. That doesn't work. All the way back is Connor McCluskey. Gets it up to Charbonneau, who chips it out. Too far for Kelly. Good job there on the spinorama. And we've got first tilt of the night. No surprise, Kennedy Gallant is throwing bombs. Looks like Declan McEachran can't see. He's down as Gallant is just throwing rights. And getting some applause from the Miramichi bench. So that was well behind the play.
From Jacobs as off his skate into the empty corner. Kidney steps in off the blue line to keep the play alive, and then it gets thrown down the ice.
We got a player injured behind the play.
Sipion stepped into his man.
Yeah.
Carruthers looking to go with him. And
Here we go. We got
a action. Sipion, Carruthers,
Oh, my
and a
goodness.
takedown.
Sipion had the reach advantage there, the size advantage, and he just fired up. Look at him.
Up to the sideboards, and they managed to get to center ice. Carney, we had a fight. That's Johnson and Olsen. Olsen overwhelms Johnson immediately. I saw Olsen go last year as a Mariner against a very big Julian.
Dumped back in by the Ramblers. They just need it down in that end. And we got a fight. Sam Grant's going to drop the gloves with Gallant. Inside the Amherst blue line. Little shimmy. Grant throws over the top the first one. Missed. Another big haymaker doesn't find the mark. Gallant glancing off the helmet. Grant with another big one that missed. And the two of them continue to spin, grabbing for something. Sam Grant gets back up and throws over the top again. That one finds the mark. Sam Grant with another big one, and Gallant lands the big blow to take him down.
Something from nothing. I mean, that was nothing, and they got a shot and a scoring chance.
Just bully the puck to the net,
Yeah.
take her to the net.
Oh, my
What a
goodness.
massive hit. And we're going to see a
What?
penalty come into that. It
What?
looks like a clean hit.
What?
St. Pierre goes after Mitten. Mitten's going to drop the glove.
They're going to drop the mitten.
St. Pierre and Mitten.
Oh.
Mitten's a big boy. Let's see how he's
He
hammering
is
him.
just feeding him. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet of
Right over his
sandwiches.
head. He's got his helmet on.
Oh,
Mitten's definitely
Here we
got the
go,
reach
back
advantage.
then.
Goes for
Yeah.
the old takedown and
pulls him
that'll do
down.
it.
Mitten drops the mittens, and I think gets a decision in that one.
The icing with those wheels. Takes a hit from Charbonneau. McEachran can't get it. Here's Abbott off the bench. He has it. Shot scores. Nick Abbott right off the bench. Then takes a big hit from McCluskey. And look out, we're going to have a little bit of pushing and shoving and maybe some more. Abbott off the bench and directly in for the goal. And here we go. And we've got a tilt. Matt Young throwing some rights on Nick Abbott. Remember, he took that late penalty and he knocks his man to the ice. Nick Abbott scored the goal. Brady Patterson is furious. He's going after Fowler now. He gives him a chop, and I'll tell you what, the referees better keep a lid on this one, or this is going to get ugly. And there they go. Patterson and Fowler, he's looking for it, and he's going to get it. Fredericton captain's giving away a lot in size here, but he's always going to show up. And he's throwing some rights on the bigger Grand Falls forward, Brady Patterson. The reason he was named captain, Fowler's got that big reach. He's trying to get, and a wild right misses. There's some rights connecting. Patterson, he's throwing up. This is the loudest the barn's been all afternoon, so a pretty good tilt there, even though it was McKay that gave McRitchie the initial shot that started this.
Gallant takes his man down in the corner. Sim now gets run over by Bartholomew. Bartholomew gets the puck ahead. Harrison stepping in, throws it towards the net. It goes all the way into the corner. Kevin Mason back to the line. McLean stepping up. Meanwhile, Gallant is all tied up with Genge, and the two of them, the former teammates. Genge drops the gloves and throws about 4 punches. Gallant couldn't get his gloves off. Goes down, puck comes to Fox. Then Smith has his stick thrown across, and now we're going to get another penalty, and we might get a fight here as Ryan drops the gloves with Winter. Brady Ryan firing a bunch of shots as he's got Winter with the jersey right over the head, and Ryan still wants at Winter some more. He doesn't want to be done yet. Finally, the officials get them separated.
Spencer, when he turns on the Jets, got a good set of wheels. Goes to the bench for a line change. Back they come the other way. Now they're working way back in the corners. McCluskey. St. Pierre after him. Shot, save. Rebound, and the whistle blows. And they get going rough. Piers and Roy go at it in front of the net.
And it's going to be icing potentially, not enough on it though. And a hit, and it's going to be from behind. You can see the bench reacting right away. The arm went up, and that's going to draw a crowd and a fight.
Murray took a few jabs before they finally dropped, and it's a tilt now.
It's a couple of big, tall kids fighting here. And all left-handed there.
They're still throwing.
Waringa is a big guy. He took exception to the hit, but from Murray from behind, he came up, and Murray obliged him on the fight.
That goal. Haralick, that's his first goal on the season. A big hit down low, and a delayed penalty coming up here. It's going to be, I believe, on that hit. Now we have a fight. Ryan going at it down low here with Christie. Two players throwing around the boards, and Christie twisted down to the ice.
Luke Wilson able to get in. Wilson moves it in for McInnes, but it bounces off a stick. In for Summers. Second really good look of the game for Drew Summers as he and Dunn are going to drop the gloves. You saw that one coming. And it didn't last long as Drew Summers takes him down and gave him another shot afterwards before the linesman got in.
Well, the news was made official today. He has committed to the University of Maine Black Bears Division I NCAA hockey program. Doesn't mean he's going to be there next year, but he is committed to the Maine Black Bears. Now we're going to get a fight behind the play. Simple and Julian. Julian set it off, raining down blows. Semple recovered. We'll call that one a draw.
Unsportsmanlike 2-minute bench. To the bench for, I was going to say South Shore for Valley here, so it's an even situation here for Yarmouth.
Wilson and McQuaid are going at it down here just beneath us.
They're now going to drop the gloves, and we have a fight here. Oh, don't take your helmet off.
No, they were about to.
That would have been a gross misconduct, and you don't want that. So
McQuaid tosses Chisholm down, who gets back up.
And they
it's a bit of a dolphin fight. They're still going at it.
Slide around there. They were cranky with each other as we see the good hockey hair of Chisholm and to change the goaltenders. But
another fight's going to happen here. We got Grant and Semple.
A lot of times when guys take these long adventures away, Grant comes in with a bit of a body shot right off, and Semple, he gets knocked down. Grant's a taller guy.
Linesmen really want to get in there. I don't think anyone's landed a punch. It's just been a lot of jostling.
Yeah. Grant was...
and they give each other taps. Check there to Maine. Maine works out front.
Raleigh Maine's had great work ethic.
And there's a goal.
And that's going to be interference against Maine.
And then Gibbons throws a punch on Maine while he's down.
Maine's going to get goaltender interference. We'll see if.
No, I think they gave him the goal.
No, the goal was waived. Jonathan Reese did not like his teammate taking that shot. He comes in to his aid. There's two guys down there with Reese still punching as the opponent. That's number 14.
Well, McInnes was down there as well, and McInnes has been all over everything.
Keegan Casey is on the ice. He was throwing punches there. McInnes
needs to go to the showers right now.
Yeah, McInnes tried to get away from the linesman there.
Oh, there's a fight going on in the background. Michael Sack, number 24, Hart.
And Gavin Hart.
It was way behind the play.
Yeah.
What a battle this is, too. A good battle. And Sack, I think, is going to take away the victory right in front of the Truro bench.
Second time he's able to do that.
Oh,
and that
things are getting chippy out there now. That is a penalty. The referee has the
time he's able to do that.
Oh,
and that
things are getting chippy out there.
With Milson, and Milson won't back down from anybody. Or McCauley it
McCauley.
is. Lucas McCauley.
They give him some height on this one, too. He's sticking in there.
Look like Pez dispensers going on here.
Rock 'em, sock 'em. My goodness, and hey, that is a spirited tilt between those two guys.
Dubé Plouffe found it with the backhand, couldn't get a shot off.
Oh my goodness.
Brandon Milton.
Russell just stepped into him.
Talking to it too.
Yeah. Well, Milton had the puck, and Russell, they're going to go. They're going to go.
Brandon Milton and Russell.
Russell. They chatted this one for a few minutes, and a few seconds,
Milton
and then they're going to go.
Russell letting the fist
Well, so they chatted this one for a few minutes, and a few seconds, and then they're going to go.
Russell letting the fist
What's
going
that?
at him here.
Oh, the old pre-Christmas buffet of knuckle sandwiches.
It was Dobrich tried to score in his first game and instead goes over and lays a big hit, but there's going to be a penalty on that play, and Bennett taking exception to the hit. And both players dropping the mitts, and Bennett, a couple of shots, drops Dobrich down. Now they will. Sent right back in, a line change here. Wilson and McLeod going at it right in front of the net. And they just kind of spun each other down. Dylan McLeod looked like he was going to try and skate away, and Wilson threw the gloves down. Trying to go back to the point, it bounced right back to him. Now he gets it over to McNeil. McNeil skating into shot, tried to go short side and just missed. McGovern gets to center. Sends it ahead, and back behind the play, Gendinov and Mark Richard going at it. Inside the Truro line.
You can see that. Fuck, that was Winter. Griffin Fox is now for the Ramblers up across the Summerside blue line.
He's all alone, 1-on-4.
Doing a pretty good job 1-on-4, 1-on-3.
Couple guys here going. Kahula and Cole might go, and Winters stepped in at one point but left, and now they're going to go. Kahula and Cole. And Cole with the takedown. Kahula went after Cole, and look at Marko Yakovlevich. He is all smiles, ear to ear.
Boudreau behind the net. McPherson gets absolutely run over by Burke, and now answering the call is, I believe that's Andrew Burden, who's giving Burke the what for.
Hardy. That's Bartholomew. He walks in, puts a move on one defenseman, carries behind the net, tries to throw it in front, but he was being checked by Lane.
Yeah, there was no options for him to find the pass out front, and Bartholomew was getting something going. Here's going to be a fight in the corner.
Bartholomew
was lost. He did.
Not sure what brought that on.
Okay. He let the guy up, and they started going again. He threw one shot in his down. Now he's going again.
Catches up to it. He's got 2 goals in there. He'd love to get the hat trick. Both those goals coming in the first period. And now, behind the play, we're going to have a fight. It's Chisholm and McLean dropping the gloves. Spirited tilt here. Chisholm raining down right hands. Oh, Chisholm with a clear decision in this one, and the crowd loves it. Thank you again for all the interaction on Twitter this afternoon. Now we're going to get something behind. Yeah, we're going to get Braden Ryan and Hayden Richardson dropping the gloves. And here they go, trading them right in front of Forbes, who bails. He says, I'm getting the heck out of here. Richardson's helmet's come off, and now he lands a couple right hands to Ryan and then scores the takedown. Another spirited tilt, this time between Hayden Richardson and Braden Ryan, and The middle, drop pass for Griffin Fox. A little too far. And Wildcats come the other way. Landry's got Johnson with him. He just throws it into Amherst territory.
Oh, and we're going to have a fight here. Smith and Johnson. I saw this right at the blue line. They were talking. And then they just looked at each other and said, here we go. Oh, and Smith early.
Wow.
Wow. You're right.
Huff able to chase it down in the corner, and then McPherson gets bowled right over. Picking up now is Jonathan Reeves. Reeves working his way ahead. Up the left wing, and now away from the puck. We got the gloves dropped. Goudreau is going to have a short night with McPherson. And McPherson gets the better of that battle. Takes it behind the net, comes back out, and doesn't get much on that shot as the puck rolls off the toe of his stick. And now we got McLean dropping the gloves with Voss. Only one linesman in there. Neither of them. And now over.
Oh, there's a dangerous hit. Burnett gets into Sid McNeil. And now MacArthur takes exception to that. Now he's pushing and shoving in the corner. And we're going to have a fight. Burnett is into it down there with MacArthur. No, that's not MacArthur. So that's a Trullo. And they both fall to the ice. Spirited tilt there.
Bearcats able to clear, knocked back by Winter. He finds Gallant. And the hit at center. Gallant and Denny. And Denny will drop the gloves as Yukovlevich standing up for his teammate here. Denny finally grabs on. Both players throwing punches here. Yukovlevich coming back. Denny with the right hands pops the helmet off. Still going. Now Yukovlevich coming back with a few punches.
He's getting a lot of extras, so like you've seen it now right along the boards. The puck has gone away, but the guy's still going after him. He's like,
oh, he's asking him to go.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's asking him. Voss just drops, and even though he wanted to throw first, Voss made the decision first, and he had to catch up.
I don't know if he disguised it well, but Voss definitely, we're going to give him the decision there. He threw a couple, he landed a couple of balls.
Yeah.
These are for Gallant. 10:27 to go here in the third period. Like a rugby scrum in the corner. Oh, we got a scrap out here.
Okay, who is
blue
this?
line? Halpert and Lang. I'm not sure where that came from.
Oh, boys. Halpert came back. Looked like Lang had a couple shots right at the start, but then Halpert came over the top.
Here's Matt Burton with a backhand shot. That goes wide. Wraps all the way around the boards. And now, well behind the play, we got, I believe that's Vincent Stevens and Riley Maine as they tie up. Maine gets a couple of shots in. Maine throws in a couple more. Stevens with a great big left hand.
Want to do anything after the whistle as Samara had gotten all the way to
certainly
center.
seems to want to do something after the whistle, but he shouldn't. There's a glove off. He wants to throw.
The glove came off. And
Semple throws a good punch on it.
Yeah, but it's over the linesman's head.
Well, as long as he doesn't hit the linesman.
A little bit of a
Bennett's down there at the bench talking.
They're still throwing them, even though the linesmen are there. So it's time to put the bear hug in. Now they've gotten free.
Well, now it's dangerous because you were holding them off, and then all of a sudden, no one's in the way.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where yes or no. Semple and Hart, boys are battling. They're still going. They've gone to the ice twice now. Semple, see an elbow pad go flying. You can see him shaking it, trying to get rid of it. He's throwing him over the top. Good battle by Hart and Semple.
Deacon moving in and skates in himself. Deacon stops. Summers gets knocked down. No shot. Kearney stepping up on Burden, and we got a fight. Drew Summers dropping a miss. Summers throws the first shot with Ryan. Ryan knocked down to a knee. Back up and in it. Ryan underneath. Summers over the top. And Summers grabbing, trying to get the bucket off of Ryan, and the linesmen are going to jump in between.
Braden Paquette now will skate this up for the Jacks. He's got the most recent Jacks goal. Feels like an eternity ago. Now behind the play, we've got a fight. Dunn and Matt Burden renewing their rivalry from the first period. Dunn got some heavy shots in early. Then he started to fall to the ice. Burden landed on top of him.
To go. The Truro Bearcats, a huge third period. Will end this game with a scrap. Pick up their 7th win in a row. And a 7-4 victory here tonight.
Of course, we know what he. Milson looking
They're
to drop the gloves here.
Here's Jacob.
Wow,
and
here we
Milson.
go.
And they're going to go. We're just talking about how much energy the
left
team
to go
has.
in the third period. Let's see. The Miramichi Pickbull can stand his own here now.
There he goes. And there
There
got
go
a
down.
hand. Absolutely.
And look at those
Oh,
mitts
my.
coming. Just a
Look at
fury
that.
of punches.
Oh,
Great
my.
speed from Brendan Milson.
Yes, sir.
A couple more back here from the number 10.
Why don't you try to get in there? And I'm
Jacob
telling
goes
you.
for the takedown.
Well, we talked a lot. You and I are both big fans of Milton. Local boy, we call him the Pitbull because he might not be the biggest dog in the fight, but he's got the biggest fight in him, that's for sure.
At 6:10 of the third period, and it's now 5-1. Coming out of the net to play it is McDonald, and McDonald gets bumped, and Stevens immediately drops the glove and starts throwing, and he throws a bunch. Out of 3 games, the draw 1 all the way back. Now we got some pushing and shoving between Wilson and Suklal, and Suklal trying to get at Wilson. Suklal dropped the gloves. Suklal trying not to drop them, or Wilson trying not to drop them. And we saw something similar in the game in Truro a couple nights ago.
Blank couldn't get a stick on it. Here come the Wildcats the other way. 2-on-2. Walks into the middle.
Oh, we're going to have a fight at
Snap
center ice. Chisholm and Gallant.
Gallant.
Gallant with the jabs and the overhand rights. What a fight this is.
That was a good scrap.
Yep.
Give each other a pat in the shoulder pads.
Gets hit by Mason. And Burden, again, he's been dangerous tonight. Samara
Oh, now there's a little bit extra pressure. Yeah,
and
Samara's not going to like that one.
That was an aggressive go to the net, we'll call it there. It's not really a verb.
And not necessarily just going to the net, but after the play, pressuring in on Samara.
We're going to have a fight here. McQuaid and I believe Mason behind the play. And Mason with the takedown as they both threw him, and both teams think they got the win on it. And
Pelche, he didn't get much on it. McKinnon in the corner. They roll back the other side. Pelche's got that. It rolls into the net. No goal. Blackwell, and somebody's at it. Blackwell's got his gloves off. I don't know who he's after. Throwing punches left and right. He's the one that set him up through the middle, and he set flight. There was no catching him. Now they get ugly over at the bench, and there's a bunch of players in there. Somebody jumped by the Tiger from behind as he was going to the bench for a line change. So referee's over there trying to get control of this. And it's Galland again. He jumps Benwall from behind, so not very classy at all. Now Gordon's involved with somebody. Gordon's after LeBlanc. It's the second time they chase after LeBlanc. So the referee's in there. Oh, here we go. The tilt is on. And it's Benwall. Benwall falls. Gallant gets the best of him on that one. So that's after the whistle. Gallant was already in trouble, so.
McDonald reacquires his gear. He's like, okay, my glove's not set. I'll just make sure that's set again.
Now Carter and Reese.
Sim takes a run at Lanceleave.
Lanceleave and Sim are going to throw him here. A little bit of both hands moving. So Landon Sim looked like he was getting the win early on. Oh, they're throwing bombs. It's a lightweight tilt, but the boys are throwing them. Got to give these two guys credit. They're still hammering each other, and they're out of gas for sure. Oh.
I don't know if I hate to have this discussion, but I think Lanceleave has been practicing.
Wow. Lanceleave is, you and I have met him off the ice. He is not a big guy.
Going to get away. Through the big circle now. They'll bring it in on the right wing. Trying to drive to the goal. Lashada. Shot by Richard. And we're going to have a fight here. Ooh, left hand thrown. Number 6, Burke. MacArthur, Strickland. Puck comes loose. And that's going to be close to being a knee. Now we got a fight started, and that's going to be Webster. And they are going toe-to-toe. Both of them getting in shots. We don't often see a scrap, but this one is an A+ feature.
This frame was Alexis LeBlanc. That's going to go for icing, so that's going to be a signal. The big unit with 76 seconds, and Bert's mucking it up in the corner now. That was all innocent. We might have ourselves a little bit of a fracas. Kobe Burt, I can't see, it's LeBlanc for Hamilton, and we're actually going to have a rare tilt here. Kobe Burt, neither player can get the swings away. And there's LeBlanc with a right. Burt comes back. Alexis LeBlanc with a couple of rights. Players exchanging mainly righties that deflected off the lids. Benwell pushing and shoving with Castonguay. All kinds of action going. And Bergeron might have a break if he can skip past Patterson. Can't. The veteran captain with a nice play. And we've got a tilt. Castonguay and Benwell. Mano a mano. And they're just exchanging rights. Benwell, a couple of jaw markers. He's got them down. You just don't see a whole lot of scrapping. As the coaches, you would say, watch your hands. I'll tell you a story after about that. Good tilt.
Play it up. Gets it back. It's in his skates now. And Pictou will dump it. Carter
Russell just took a big hit there, and he's shook up.
Yeah, and the Pictou bench didn't like it. They felt it was late. And we're going to have a fight at center ice as a result of it. As Gallant steps up for his man. Gets knocked down there, and I'm trying to figure out who the Mariner player is.
It's got to be Carter. Carter's the one I think threw the hit. That goal was just announced to Regan Rabbit. It's Ethan Kearney who got the goal. He has 2 on the night. Pass into the skates of Williams as we get the fight in behind the play. Troy Hamilton and Nick Yule dropping the gloves. Hamilton's lost his bucket and goes down. And Hamilton's leaking as he goes back to the showers.
Come up with it. Back comes Gidney. Spetafor now on a fight with Spencer. I didn't see that. It was behind the play.
Giving Fox there for the Ramblers, trying to get it out.
Oh, that's a trip.
There's a penalty.
Is that Smith again?
Yeah, there you go.
And that's
you knew it was going to happen.
Oh, Boudreau is absolutely giving him the underhook.
by the way.
Right across the ice there, and now Lint trying to keep it in along the wing. He gets bull hammered there by Gerard. Now we're going to see some fisticuffs as Beck drops his glove.
Beck
There we
does-
go.
Here we go. They're going to go. Beck dropped him first, and then finally Gerard was like, all right, let's go.
Definitely outsized
Yeah,
just
Beck's
about
giving up some
everybody.
size, but Beck's giving up some size, but it doesn't matter. He still wants to go. He's still holding on.
Beck and Bonus throwing fists there.
Oh, my goodness.
Now Carruthers, Tar gets the puck stripped from him. Patterson now with the puck again. McKinnon trying to keep his man tied up, and Brown back out in front. They score!
They do. Well, we said it. You know what? The Red Wings, they were a team that's dangerous. All they needed was an opportunity to score, and they have it there. And you see them pour out of the ice. And a well-deserved win for the Fredericton Red Wings. And an unusual season, a strange season, a rough one for all of these teams. And hats off to the Fredericton Red Wings as they get down there and celebrate jubilation. And of course, we see the devastation on the faces of the Miramichi Timberwolves, but they shouldn't hang their heads. They played an incredible season under very trying circumstances. They got to this point. They represented the city well. They represented themselves well. They should be very proud of themselves. And the Red Wings, the last Junior A team standing in Canada.